When you think about everything you have to put your body through in this career, why do you want to put your body through that?
Sometimes I wonder why I do this. I'm mentally, physically, emotionally just totally exhausted. Are you sure you're ready for the self-discipline, the dedication? It's tough. One thing I've never done is quit.
She's a go-getter. If she's gonna apply herself to do something, she's gonna give it 110%, and she's not gonna fail.
I just have this competitive drive in me, and I'm very fortunate that my family does support me.
She's the one who inspired me to do what I do also.
They give me that moral support more than anything, and that is what gets me through this. And I've seen what I've done. I think I just want more and more and more. One thing that I do tend to try to do is at least do a photo shoot, and they're usually like right before my competition. And I do it for a couple of reasons, but the main reason is to see progress. If you see pictures of me, from my first competition to my last competition, it's amazing on how your physique does change.
Steph's a wonderful individual. I've known Steph for probably 3 or 4 years. We started working together for one of her very first photo shoots, and she has a natural enthusiasm. She's very energetic. She just has a drive that a lot of competitors really want.
Actually, I think I met Peter my first competition. He's amazing. I'm telling you, my first shoot, I was nervous. I wasn't sure what to do. He just jumps in there and he guides you and he tells you, do this, do that, and he lets you go. But he's great. I think they make such a big impact. You see the pictures on stage, but when you see the glamorous pictures, they're not only the bikini pictures. We've done fitness shoots to where we're, holding weights, and just seeing that aspect of it, more of the glamorous part, getting your hair and makeup professionally done. That's probably every girl's dream, to get pampered a little.
One of the shoots we did was in Las Vegas, Nevada, at one of the large casinos, and it was off season, it was November. So she actually stepped into the pool in the middle of November, which the water couldn't have been more than like 50 degrees. And she did it like a champ and didn't complain one bit. She let us know it was cold, but other than that, she did it like a champ.
I'll always have those pictures to remind me of what my journey was like and how I got there. I didn't go into this initially. I didn't start working out just for competition. I started working out just for me, for my health. And then I started seeing actually changes. I started off just doing cardio stuff like, most girls do. Got bored with that pretty quick. Started working out with a cousin that worked at the gym, was weightlifting, so I started weightlifting with him. And then people at the gym were asking me, "Are you gonna compete?" I was like, "No, what's this competing about?" So we went, and the family went and looked at one of the local competitions, and I saw that and I thought, I think I want to try that. To myself, I was thinking. And my kids actually asked me, "Mom, why don't you do that?" And I thought, I think I'm going to try this. So then I did, and my trainer back home had told me, "Are you sure? Are you sure you're ready for the self-discipline? Are you sure for the dedication? It's tough." And I said, "I can do this. This is my one and only show. I just want to see if I can do this." Well, then I qualified. With that show I placed, I qualified for nationals. Then I qualified for Universe. So, I sort of kept moving up.
What inspires me about her a lot is about her hard work, dedication. She's a real family-oriented individual. She puts her all into everything that she does. Family comes first. Then, of course, her passion as a nurse, and then, of course, third is her fitness.
The hardest things I do have to do is balancing. Not only my career, my children, my family, and my training. So, just balancing from going from work to gymnastics to baseball to the gym to going home and making sure everybody's fed. That's probably one of the toughest things.
With Steph, I think she's never completely satisfied with where she's at. She's always reaching further and wants more. And she's the type of person, when she sets a goal for herself, she's going to succeed, whether it be her career in nursing, her career in bodybuilding, or her family. I know her first and foremost, her family is number one in her life, obviously.
It makes me feel proud that she's my mom because of how hard she works and how dedicated she is to the sport. It makes me feel like she's my role model because I want to like grow up and be like that, like as competitive as she is.
Well, Steph, she's always gone big. She has a tough mentality and a go-getter. She inspires me a lot.
And I love my mom, and she's like always there for me. She really tries hard and doesn't give up.
Whatever she wants, she'll do it. There's no stopping her. She's a great mother, great wife, great daughter, sister, auntie, and nurse. She gives it her all. Her family comes first.
So if you don't have that support, it's really difficult, and I'm very fortunate that my family does support me and they do help me out, and they give me that moral support more than anything, and that is what gets me through this. The main supplements that I use year-round are the amino acids, glutamine, protein as meal replacements, really, protein shakes, and then I add a green tea extract in there. Sometimes I use creatine, sort of off-season, not really when I'm cutting down for a show, but creatine's also a good one. Melatonin helps you sleep at night. It's good. Pre-workout I use seldomly, only when I really do need that little boost, but I don't depend on it. My first trainer I had me strictly on one product. And we look at carb content, we look at the sugar content, and of course taste. If it doesn't taste good, it's not gonna be any good. If I can't like really get breakfast down, I'll get a shake and I'll drink it on the way to work. That way I at least have a meal in, and it works and it keeps my metabolism going. Right now, I'm not eating as clean as I should. I do have my good meals with my family. I'm not gonna completely restrict myself from that. If I want to eat, a burger that day, we eat. When I am training and leaning out, then I'm completely just strict to my diet. And that's just really high protein, low carbs, and most importantly, lots and lots of water. Can't forget the water. I'm proud to be part of Team Max Muscle. I get my protein, my amino acids, my glutamine, my multivitamins, all my supplements here at Max Muscle Albuquerque. They have anything you need. Knowledgeable staff and great prices.
Yeah, good choice on this protein actually, because it's on sale for right now for $38.99. So
5 pounds.
For 5 pounds of whey protein, it's actually the best deal in town.
That is a good deal.
Tastes really good, has all the good stuff, has branched chain amino acids, has glutamine. So it actually has this product in it, but you can never really have too much of glutamine. Naturally, your body degrades itself of glutamine, so it's always good to replenish.
I gotta say, Max Muscle is great. You're very knowledgeable, and you went straight to the products I needed. I didn't have to go around looking.
Yep.
And you helped me get in, get out, and
get on the road.
Get on the road.
All right.
Thank you. First of all, when you walk into the gym, you have to walk in with the mental mindset that you're gonna get in there, you're gonna do your job, and that's all you're gonna focus on. And I just zone in and do what I have to do. Focusing on every single rep you do, every movement, and make sure you have proper form is one of the biggest things. The training we're doing here has a variety of aspects to it. There's some weight training in there, there's plyometrics, there's a little bit of cardio. This kind of training is different than just straight weight training. It gets a little bit of the heart rate up, more so than just straight weight training.
A lot of fast twitch movements. So with the resistance training, we're keeping the compound movements heavy. So anywhere between the 10 to 12 rep range to really activate those deep muscle tissue. When I train most of my competitors, most of my female competitors, I train them with this style of training, specifically. So still heavy movements, but more high intensity fashion.
And it's more intense, and it's, to me, a little bit more interesting than just being on the Stairmaster or the cardio or the treadmill. What I go for is just pushing myself. I want to see where I get at the end of the journey.
Always had to win at everything. That's why I know she's gonna do well in this bodybuilding career.
Steph's always been a fighter, so the sky's the limit for Steph.
I love her to death.
I'm always saying, if I can do it, anyone can do it. It's just amazing to be able to say, yes, I'm able to do this, but to be up on stage wearing that blinged out bikini, having professional hair and makeup done, and just being able to say, this is what I worked for.